Hello everyone, my name is EposVox and welcome to the unboxing of the Logitech C615 HD webcam. This is a bit more of a budget or maybe even mobile oriented webcam. One of the features that it has actually is a 3-foot USB cable, which is pretty tiny for a desktop setting. It's more of your lower end or portable. Like, it's not necessarily about lower end, and that's actually something I'm going to test in another video coming up soon, but it is more about portability and just being very simple to use versus other webcams. The C920, which I'm going to be doing an in-depth comparison video on, the C920 actually has a tripod mount and like a 6 to 8 foot cable and a lot of stuff like that, whereas this is 3-foot cable, swivel design, mounts great on laptops. More of a portable solution. It is about $60 or so versus the $99 that the C920 is at. Does full 1080p HD video recording, 720p video calling via Skype or Yahoo Messenger or whatever would support that, 8 megapixel pictures, autofocus, although the autofocus only works all that well if you're like right on top of the lens, if you're, and you gotta be the main subject, but it's there. And then 360 degrees swiveling in case you want to take a selfie and then go record something else. That's actually a pretty cool feature that I like to see. Available for PC and Mac, of course. On the comparisons, on the side of the box, it actually compares the C525, which is a 720p webcam, C615, and the C910, which is the older version of the C920. The C910 is now discontinued. I actually have that as well. And it lists the C615 as being, the C525 is good, C615 is better, C910 is listed as best in terms of video quality. Standard lens technology, autofocus, single built-in microphone with noise removal, and their noise removal is actually pretty cool. Built-in noise removal typically means audio gets trashed for it. The noise removal doesn't trash the audio itself, however, the audio in these mics usually aren't all that good for recording. Great for calls and for live chat and things like that, much better than your integrated webcam microphone on your laptop, but still not hugely great. 1080p video, premium video effects, which I think actually got discontinued in the latest installations of Logitech webcam software, but that's okay. And then a bunch of features on the back about uploading straight to Twitter, YouTube, Facebook in HD, fluid calls in 720p, more versatility than an embedded webcam, and plays nice with your computer and your apps. We're gonna go ahead and get this baby opened here. So inside the packaging, we have a piece of recyclable plastic. Perfect. In the back here, this packaging, despite being made of mostly cardboard, is actually really adept at maintaining or keeping all the products inside the packaging. That was more impressive than most webcam packaging I've seen lately. So you have in this package Logitech webcam software version 2.2. This is actually a very outdated disc most likely, so I suggest downloading it straight from the website. Just go to webcams, find your webcam, and download the latest version. It'll work out much better for you. And the software has actually changed and improved quite greatly since this release. Getting started with the Logitech HD C615 user guide, and then important information about safety and warranty. Not really important stuff, but good to make sure you include with your product if you're not going straight digital with that, which is kind of the preferred method, but at the same time you're putting yourself at a risk of not having it in the box and someone saying, well, I didn't know this, what's up? So, next in the box, we have a 3-foot USB extension cable. This is actually pretty nice and thick to make sure you can extend your video signal for the webcam. For example, if you're hooking it up to a desktop, because desktops typically require 6 to 8 foot cables, since this is meant to work with both a laptop and a desktop, you have an extension cable for hooking it up to the desktop in case you need that. So it's good that they include it and don't just leave you hanging with a 3-foot cable. And then we have the webcam itself in here. Again, tightly packaged in here really well, but does make it a bit more annoying to get out. Sorry about staring at the camera. My camera's giving me temperature warnings, which I've never seen on my camera before. That's really weird. Alright. Just gonna go ahead and throw the cardboard in my recycling box. Alright, so we have the webcam itself, which is actually pretty nifty looking. It's obviously a bit smaller than the C920 and C910. You have your 3-foot USB cable, which for reference I'm going to go ahead and pull out here. So, doesn't even take up the whole frame. It's like half of my wingspan here. Not the longest cable, but again, the purpose is for being a bit more mobile. So it's going to be smaller. If you're hooking it up to a desktop or just somewhere where you need more extension, hook it up to this little extender cable it came with, which is apparently more difficult than I think. There we go. Just got to get it at the right angle, and you're good to go. So we have the camera itself. So it has the foldable mount here. So the face of the camera itself is, of course, rotatable 360 degrees. So you're going to get a full 360 degree rotation non-stop. There's no wires running through it, so you're not going to hurt it other than just breaking the swivel at some point. That way, again, you can turn it around and record from your perspective on a laptop or something. And the cool thing, which they also started doing with the C920, is in the fold flap. You know, it folds and mounts on your monitor or laptop screen or what have you. They also have a tripod mount. I did not think this would be included on this model since it's the more portable version, but they actually have just a rubber cap over the tripod hold. If you peel it off, you got the tripod shoe horse mount ready to go to mount onto a tripod. I'm not 100% sure of the most common reason to mount a tripod on a webcam on a tripod. At my internship where we did a video feed at a radio show, we did do that for a little bit before we have camcorders, so although we just used tape because we had C910s. So I guess theoretically it's a plausible thing to do, but then you have one LED indicator to indicate you're recording to the left of the lens, which needs brushed off here, and then the microphone on the right of the lens, and the typical metal circle around it says HD 1080p. And that's pretty much it. I will post a video or a clip at the end of the video with a video and audio clip to show the quality, since compared to like my T3i here, just to show the video and audio quality. And yeah, hope you enjoyed my video, guys. I will be doing an in-depth comparison of this compared to the C920 very soon. And thank you for watching. I will see you all next time. Bye-bye. This is an audio and video sample of the Logitech C615 in action. This is using the right sound and right light options. I will now turn these options off. Right light and right sound have been disabled. Right light adjusts the exposure and brightness and gamma settings to compensate for changes in light, and it causes the camera to flicker and do all kinds of things if I just change the lighting, which it still does to some degree as you see here, but it does so more drastically. Right sound adjusts the microphone volume based on this. One thing to note is that the Logitech C615 does record and compress to a WMV file. The Logitech C920 is the only one, I believe, that has onboard compression for H.264 MP4 files, so as most of Logitech's webcams, it does record to a WMV file. This means if you're recording a 1080p video and set the lossless capture, which is what I enable because I want the highest quality recordings, it will take some time after you stop recording to compress and process the video. This is a really motion heavy sample to show you how the webcam works. This is with right light on. With right light off, it gets a little bit smoother, but there's still a little bit of blur. Moving on.
Thanks for watching Epos and Chew. Let's play together. If you enjoyed the video, consider clicking on the screen to subscribe now. To watch another video, click one of the video annotations on the screen above. Links are also provided to our website, Twitter, and Facebook pages. See you next time.